Hello viewers, welcome back to another Soul Thirsty episode. We're fast approaching the 21st of September, which is the 15th day of the 8th lunar month, and it is the Mid-Autumn Festival. In Chinese, it is called 中秋节, which is a festival that revolves around the moon, and it is said that on this day, the moon is at its fullest. The celebration of this full moon festival dates back to ancient China, where a full moon represents an all-rounded wellness and a united family. Traditionally, it is also a date to celebrate the harvest of an entire year, so there's bound to be a lot of food gathering involved. Think about it as a Chinese version of Thanksgiving Day. But also, a very special dessert is consumed on this day, and it is called Yue Bing. It literally translates to moon cake. And what traditional Chinese food is complete without a folklore, right? Now legend has it that in ancient times, there was not just one sun, but 10 suns in the sky, and it scorched the earth. Just scorched China, and destroyed almost everything.
I call for a supernatural heat wave straight out of hell. Burn! Burn!
That is until a hero called Hou Yi came.
你好
And he shot down the other 9 suns to restore peace and balance in the universe. After which, he was rewarded with an elixir of immortality by the celestial beings. But I wonder, where were these gods when the 10 suns were scorching the earth alive? Anyway, there were different versions on what happened after. Many claim that Chang'e, Hou Yi's wife, accidentally consumed the elixir, while others claim that Chang'e drank the elixir to prevent thieves from getting their hands onto it. But either way, she drank it and ascended to the moon. Funny enough, with her pet rabbit turned spiritual bunny. I guess she and her bunny accidentally drank the elixir. So the sad Hou Yi, who was the original hero of the story, started to make these mooncakes as a way to commemorate his wife Chang'e, as did many others after that, which is a bit confusing for me, since Chang'e essentially didn't do anything at all, and it was Hou Yi who saved the world from being destroyed. Yeah? But ladies and gentlemen, that is the true story of the mooncakes. Anyway, coming back to reality, this celebration of the full moon is a tradition that has been deeply embedded in our Chinese customs. There is even a beautiful lake in Hangzhou called the Three Pond Mirroring the Moon, designed purely just for admiring the full moon. And it is said that during the Mid-Autumn Festival, the full moon will be reflected onto the shimmering surface of the 3 ponds, creating a dream-like experience. And apparently this effect is so magical and mesmerizing that the image of this lake taken during the Mid-Autumn Festival is printed on the back of the 1 renminbi note. But yeah, thinking about it, it's kind of poetic and romantic at the same time. Just think about it, enjoying the night view with your family and friends, enjoying some food and mooncakes, especially during a time where the COVID-19 situation is annoyingly not getting any better. But while we're on the topic of mooncakes, there are a few versions of it depending on which part of China you are at or from. And I find the most common ones are these, where you have a cured egg in the middle of the lotus seed paste, and the entire thing encased in some form of pastry with intricate markings on it. But I must say, even though the mooncake is said to be a representation of the full moon because of its roundness, I think that the cross-section does a better job at illustrating that image, because, well, if you look at it carefully, the egg yolk acts as the full moon and the paste surrounding the egg yolk becomes the night sky. But either way, it doesn't really matter because I don't enjoy the traditional ones, so let's just put it aside. I prefer the non-traditional ones called the snow skin mooncake. Just the name itself, snow skin mooncake, it's sexy and seductive. Think about it. Hey, do you want some snow skin mooncake? And my god, this is life-changing if you love to eat cold desserts. It's supposed to be eaten cold, unlike the traditional ones. The wrapping skin is made of glutinous rice flour, which is essentially mochi, and the filling is, well, basically whatever you want it to be. Something about the mochi skin and the chilled paste Gives it a bit of sense of lightness in contrast to the traditional one where it feels a bit dense and heavy. While we're on a snow skin mooncake, let's have some snow beer too. This is 雪花 beer, which is snow flower beer, and apparently this is the most popular beer in China. Wow, it's a very good foam retention, 80-20%. Smells very malty. Tastes very refreshing. I prefer Asian beers because it's generally lighter than most Western beers. So, really like this. So the next time you enjoy yourself a mooncake, know that you're having a bit of Chinese culture. And just like how my ancestors left us with so many cultural wonders, I too would like to leave you viewers with a cultural-ish quote. And it is: like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe and stay so thirsty.